Hey guys, Technomentary here with a video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing this Joby Gorillapod content kit for the very first time. This is one of the popular tripods out there for your smartphone or your camera, for blogging, for YouTube, and much more. So this is the reason why we're doing this unboxing. It's a really unique one on the market, and I think you guys are gonna really like it probably after we unbox it. Just show you guys the flexibility around it. It's one of the popular brand ones that I like to use in some of my videos and such. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this one. As you can see here, we're going to look at what this one offers. But before we go ahead and get started with today's video, if you guys are new to our channel, we do a lot of tech news, reviews, and giveaways, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, if you guys are looking for one of these tripods, make sure you guys check out the links in the description section. So the content kit here from Joby, it has a couple unique features. As you can see there, it has a proprietary ABS one system here. That's pretty much these plastic sockets there we're going to look at. It's flexible wrapping legs that it has, so you can really bend it and do a lot of things with it, especially if you're taking it outdoor or finding a place to put in. It has these rubberized rings on the bottom for more grip and such, and then also this thread for your extension as well, and much more going on here. You'll notice here the pictures and such, and here as you see other pictures on a smartphone here. We're gonna actually be testing two of the smartphones, some of the iPhone 12 and the 12 Pro Max here, to show you guys how the fit is. So as you can see here, we started to tear this box up a little bit just so you can do the unboxing here. Show you guys exactly what you're going to get if you buy this. So of course the first thing you're going to get is the tripod itself, and then there's some other instruction pamphlet and such. So we'll put that box aside and take a look at this. So this is your smartphone holder here. So this one's like flexible here. We're going to really try to put all the phones to see how fit it goes. And then of course in the box is a little 1K kit manual here that it just tells you some things that you can do with it, things like being able to put your camera, and then also being able to maneuver it from 90 to 360 degrees, and that's about it. So we'll put the instruction pamphlet aside. So this one, the weight limit is 2.2 kg was the weight limit. So for most phones or your camera, that's pretty standard. As you notice here, these ones, as you mentioned here, these rubber stand grips, and then this thing, it's kind of a little stiff, but if you start to move it around, you can feel that it is a good quality tripod, one of the ones that we noticed. So I'm going to go ahead and stretch this out a little, and as you can see here, if you hold it here, this one, you can actually switch it around a little bit. There's a knob here as well, so you can loosen that knob. So this one goes up and down, and then you can tighten it, and then you can also move this around here. So that's where that's coming from. If you look in terms of height, let's see how tall this is. So if you look at the height here, so this is my hand, so it's kind of height comparison. So somewhere like your hand length, and then this part here, and of course along with the top part here, you can actually move this around a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and put the actual smartphone holder here, so you can go ahead and twist that on. So that one, it's pretty straightforward. You just twist it on if you're looking to use it on your smartphone, and then again you can move this around, tilt this, tighten this up, and push this down a little bit further down, and you can see here, so this gives us the ability to like really flatten it down. So that's something I like here. And now the first test is going to be with the iPhone 12 Pro. So the 12 Pro is the newest iPhone lineup right now in mid 2021. So it's probably one of the bigger smartphones. So if you're doing it for an Android phone, probably a good comparison would be this one. So as you can see here, let's move this down a little bit for you guys. So like if you're recording, right? If you were to record, let's say we were to do a recording right now on the camera here, as you can see here, we're able to do that recording. We're able to move this upwards or downwards based on this thing here. So if we wanted to move it downwards to record something, we can do that, move it around, and then tighten this up. And as you can see here, you can do all of that and much more. So really cool in terms of flexibility that you get out of this. So that's the first part. So now we're gonna go ahead. So as you can see, this one there's still room for it, but it's a nice fit there. So that's the first part. The next one we're gonna do, this is the Pro Max, the 12 Pro Max, bigger than of course the regular one. So if you do a height comparison, you notice here. So this is probably one of the biggest phones out there right now. So if you have a really big phone, the 12 Pro Max size wise is priced to something. It's a 6.7 inch diagonal, and as you can see here, we're able to also fit that perfectly fine. And it moves a little bit because we didn't tighten this, but you want to make sure when you do this, you're going to tighten this up a little bit. So once it's tight, it's nice and firm here. We can feel that it doesn't move like something that would wobble or and such. So if you go for a video recording, let's go ahead and take a look at this. As you can see here, able to move that around, put it in the frame. So overall, this is going to be probably one of the ones that we use to do more recording on. This is going to be really neat because if you take the smartphone here, let's go ahead and show you guys how much flexible this is. This is going to really be able to bend in a lot of ways. You can also see this here. You can actually pull this apart and take it somehow. If you snap it off, you can actually snap it and rearrange it. So if it's too big for you, you can always make it smaller. As we mentioned in the box review, you can actually go ahead and move this around, wrap it around maybe a tree branch or something like that. As you can see here, we're going to try to go ahead and bend these a little bit more to show you guys. So you can do a lot more with it. So especially going to be handy when you're putting it between some kind of holder or something like that. And the phone here, move it back a little bit. So there's also on the actual grip here, these grips allow the phone to be pretty steady so they don't move. And to show you guys from the back side here, that's what you're looking at. So if you're blogging, probably it's not too heavy on the hand. It's really feels light. Of course, depends on how heavy your phone is for it. So there you guys have it for the most part of the review. There are other ones from Joby, but I think this is probably one of the best tripods, or at least one of the best tripods to get if you're starting up new, especially for blogging, YouTube, maybe video recording, photography and such, because how well this is built. And hopefully you guys can find a good one. This one probably goes around somewhere between $25 to $50, so depending on where you look. We're going to try to link you guys in the description section. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you guys found this video helpful, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.